Hey everyone, Fabian's Video Studios 2003 here. It's time for a VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray update for September 7th, 2024. It's been a while since I haven't doing a video. I just been busy in real life with college work. So yeah, these are all the media stuff I picked up for the past month and a half. So from July up until now. So yeah, let's hot right into this. I'm gonna start with the five VHS that are online stuff. The first three I got from Fabian's Media Corner 2001 Mercari for free. That's because Mercari does not ship to my state, only ships in USA, which that was kind of ridiculous. So yeah. So here are the three sets I got from him. These are Kid Son's Sony Wonder tapes. Merged me in my collection, so yeah. I'm gonna start with this one. Even though it has the Kid Vision case, but to look at the barcode into the spine, it is the Sony Wonder print. Yep, this is the Sony Wonder copy from the 1997 to 1998. Got pretty lucky to find this one. 267th day of 1997. Yeah, pretty lucky to find this. I believe this is the retired version, if I remember correctly. Yup, Sony logo on the back of the tape, same with the Nest tape. Yep, my fourth and the fifth I think to have the Sony logo on the back of the tape. The other three I have are Sesame Street, Emapalooza, Kid Son's I Can Dance, and Kid Son's I Can Do It. I'll do that. Maybe that could help. I'll do that. Alright, the next two tapes are from eBay. This first one arrived on August 23rd, and this is a very rare tape. Yep, for Peanut Special 1997 Blockbuster exclusive VHS. Yep, I received this tape on August 23rd, if I haven't said so already. Here are the videos I appear with. Yep, I know Brenda's Movie Corner had this tape. He got lucky with it. Although he paid almost $40 for this tape, while I paid my one for $5, so it was pretty cheap, so I went and bought it. 23rd week of 1997. Wait. Hold on, give me a sec. Yeah, sorry about that. I was checking notification on my phone, so let's keep the video going. Alright, this next tape, I showed this on my community tab. This came yesterday. I won this one as a bid auction on last Sunday, September 1st. And I didn't receive it until yesterday. Yep, another screener tape. Yet this is my sixth screener tape. I'm pretty sure the which ones I have. I mentioned those on my community tab, so I'm not gonna mention those again. March 22nd, 1999. Yeah, very lucky to have this. And 10 needs to get rewinded. It's almost at the very end. Alright, now for the big haul. So wait, I think I forgot one tape. Give me a moment. Sorry about that, I forgot the tape before I record the video, so anyways, so the first 6 VHS tapes I bought from Mommy Hilda's Bazaar thrift store in Walkup, Diego on July 26th. So here we go. The majority are Spanish tapes. So yeah. May 2nd, 2001. Here's a very rare tape. Yep, another Mexican tape. I have the 2002 US copy that DK sent me back in December for Christmas. Christmas 2023, of course. I have not checked this one yet. April 7th, 2003. So it might be a 2003 VHS by Mexican, but I don't know. Alright, the next two tapes are part of the two tape sets. These are Spanish also. When I show this one, A to C with Barney. This one this one has a little bit mold. I haven't cleaned this one yet, but I will do soon. And here is Howdy Friends. Both tapes is printed on August 23rd, 2001. So yep, this is your Spanish print. Let me get these back inside to show on the next tape. Alright, there you go. I have another copy in this tape, which is the Columbia Classics tape. It's somewhere in my storage box. So yep, and this is the 2000 version. This one needs to be cleaned. It's moldy. Same for the 2002, even though it's a 2000 VHS. This is a reprint. Here's the last tape I bought from Mommy Hilda's Bazaar Thrift store on July 26th. This tape is pretty rare, so I had to pick it up. And this is another NGM tape for my collection. Yeah, this one needs to be cleaned. This one is not too bad, but this one needs to be cleaned. May 24th, 2004. Alright, the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 VHS tapes, technically 13 because one of these are two tape sets I bought from the Salvation Army here in town on August 10th. So here we go. '18th week of 1998. This one needs to be cleaned as well. Yeah, some of the few VHS tape needs to run in my tape cleaner, like this one and the others. Hold on. There you go. '44th week of 1998. This one I already cleaned. This tape was moldy when I bought it, so I had to clean it. It worked pretty well. Well, I checked this one. I've tested a little bit. I bought this tape brand new sealed, and Kmart is no longer with us. It got shut down in 2019. That's pretty unfortunate. So rest in peace to Kmart. Dark sticker label, May 6, 1998. Give me some advertisement. And for the Masterpiece collection, I have everything except I do not have all these except Dumbo. Yeah, Dumbo and Robin Hood. And I have Alice in Wonderland, but it's the 1982 Neon Mickey release. And I had this one which I showed. Here's the Winnie the Pooh thing, which I don't care about that show. I used to collect them, but not anymore. So I might get rid of my. I don't know if I get rid of my Winnie the Pooh tapes and send out to Fabian Hernandez, but I don't know. But we'll see. You cannot not to mention those right now. This is purchased from Toys R Us. Another one I bought brand new sealed. And this is the last Walt Disney Masterpiece collection to be made before Walt Disney Gold Classic Collection took over the rights. I believe the first one was started with Pinocchio. I think the first one to be released April 6, 1999, and Toys R Us is back in the Macy's stores, which is pretty nice. I'm not gonna show this paper, but I will show this. I might get some. I really like to find the Brave Little Toaster on VHS at some point. I know that's pretty hard to find. Oh wait, I forgot. This one has the same one, so I'm not gonna show it. I almost show it for some reason, so yeah. I did not even realize that has the same insert. So yeah. Yep, I got a better condition copy. My other copy that I bought from Goodwill in Escorial, Michigan was damaged. Damaged at the beginning, and the program and the beginning of the film. So I got a new one, April 16, 2002. And I believe this is the same insert as my first copy. I could be wrong now, but I'm gonna show it just in case if I don't forget. Whoops, my apologies. I have Pollyanna. I have Inspector Gadget 2, the same as the Hunching Notre Dame 2. And I had Peter Pan Return to Neverland, but without the case because it came with the ripped off of the 94 VHS Muppet Treasure Island, the sing-along tape, if you remember that. And I have Monsters Inc. This one needs to be cleaned as well. October 15th, 1990. Ooh. I had to make another stack here after this one. This one has a CBS Fox video logo. Put on the 13th week of 1995, even though that tape is from 1991. So I think this tape will have the Fox video logo at the beginning. I have this one on DVD, which I'll show you later. The 40th week of 1995. I have another 20th Century Fox Premiere Series tape, which I'll show you later as well. I'll show this one in a second. This copy is weird because it has no print date anywhere on this tape. Oh, and by the way, the media stuff, that reminds me, the Goodwill location will be arriving in my state very soon. So the first Goodwill location will be located in Park Escorial, San Juan, Carolina, which it doesn't open until October, and the second Goodwill location doesn't open until December. But don't know the location, but we'll see. So cannot wait to be there open. I had the original prints. The original prints I have Chain Reaction, Mrs. Doubtfire, and Waiting to Exhale, Speed, and True Lies. And for the Premiere Series tapes, I have everything. I don't have everything except the Full Monty, and Carry Girls on the Premiere Series tape, because the other one was the other ones I do have was the fast selection print. There you go. Yep, this is the 2 tape set. Here is part 1 and part 2. Okay, I'm gonna start with part 1 first. And this is actually recycled tape. 174 there in 1997. For the first week of 1997 and the 45th week of 1999. And part 2, which is not recycled. Also the 45th week of 1999. And to look at this. Yeah, he has a black sticker label underneath the label, underneath the white label. So this is recycled from the unsold copy of the 1997 VHS of The Lost World of Jurassic Park. I had that tape. I have my first copy since 2018. So yeah. Oh. Whoops. Oh my god, what am I doing? My apologies. I have this one DVD. Another reprint. The 13th week of 2001. Here's the last tape I bought from the Salvation Army here in town on August 10th. I think this is pretty rare taste, so I had to buy immediately. The 23rd week of 2003. So for the 3 weeks after I was born. Alright, here we go, it's another big haul. So the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 VHS tapes, technically 21 because 3 of them are VHS box set. I got from a consignment store called the Picked Up Place Consignment, which is my first time ever going there. And if you don't know what the store is, here, let me show you. They gave me this. This is the Picked Up Place Consignment. This is where I got all the tapes. All the 19 VHS tapes and including 21. I also bought 2 DVDs, which I'll show you later in the video. So, here we go. And by the way, at the Kid Sounds VHS tapes that I showed you, Fabian's Media Corner 2001 also sent me a couple DVDs, which I'll show you later in the video. I forgot to mention that. March 28th, 2000. And I did see the American copy of the Aristocast, but I didn't have time to pick it up because I was in the rush. May 25th, 2000. Ooh, almost dropped those tapes. That would be not too good. I'll go steady. November 28th, 2001, even though it's a 2002 VHS, so this one's early. I think it was printed on the same day as my 2002 VHS about to build the big game, if I remember correctly. Next is a Keeper VHS tape I was lucky to find. Now I don't have to buy this one on eBay. And I also bought another Keeper VHS tape of the Pita Plains Consignment, which I'll show you later in the video. September 6th, 2002. Wait, hold on. Alright, there you go. Get a shaky. Now the VHS box set I bought actually. My mistake. This is the Alien Trilogy box set. This box set from 1993 contains Aliens and Alien 3. I'm gonna show this in the start number order. We have Alien, excuse me. This is the original print. Hopefully you can see printed right there. Here's the sequel. I think this is a sequel, but I don't know. And there's also another movie of Alien that just came out in theaters, which don't know if I'm gonna see that or not. Same with this one. And my second copy of Alien. I had the 98 reprint, which I already cleaned the moldy tape last week, so I do have another copy in the 1998 reprint, but I already cleaned the moldy tape last week. The print is fitting on this one, but this one is the same print date, and these 3 tapes was printed on the 30th week of 1993. So let me put everything else back in the box. Definitely worth the money. So, yeah. Let's go on the next tape. Those are my first ever Sony Wonder and Go to Boost Family Entertainment. $160th day of 1999. I actually wrote my name on it on the label. 122nd day of 1999, another reprint. This day came out in 93. I have this one on DVD, part of the trilogy box set. I have my DVD copy since 2016, part of the trilogy box set with Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. So yep. December 31st, 1999, printed on New Year's Eve, which is printed on the day before, which is from 2000. And even though this is a 2000 VHS, so this one's early. My first The Magic School Bus VHS. And this copy is really rare. You're gonna find out why in a second. Because this is the extremely rare dark sticker label. So yep, and it's actually a recycled tape. So got pretty lucky to find this one. June 11th, 2001. So yep. I have this one on DVD. The DVD copy is from 2001, and this is the 1996 re-release by Sony Wonder, originally released in 1994 by Random House. Inside is the 2001 Sesame Workshop reprint. So yeah, the 50th week of 2001. So same week, same printed as my the 2000 reprints of Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark and the 2001 black tape reprint of Rugrats Discover America. Yep. And for some other reason, I thought it was the 2004 VHS of Family's Mel and Beth Time, but no. I found I was wrong, so I got this one instead. But that tape is pretty hard to find, so it won't be easy. The 36th week of 2001. My first Caillou VHS and my second PBS Kids VHS tape. The other one I have is Suburban Food Lucas Home that Mustafa sent me back in December also. Yep, one of home video initials right there. December 7th, 2001, even though it's a 2002 VHS. So I'm gonna have to check this tape if it has the One Home Video logo at the beginning or at the end. So I'm gonna have to pop this one sometime. Here's another Keeper VHS tape that was lucky to find. So I don't have to buy this one on eBay. Same as the Caillou tape. June 4th, 2002. And the next 6 VHS tapes, I picked up a whole bunch of Baby Einstein VHS tapes. So here we go. The top was coming off. I had to tape it out after the video. Some of these has oversized reels. And some of them don't, and the majority of the stuff don't have print dates, so I don't have to say it. And I'm showing these in the stock number order, so yeah. And I don't know what those companies are from. 3 of them are from Artisan Entertainment, but the first 3, I don't know what company is from. So cannot tell. And those are my first time ever buying everything for the Pita Place Consignment. Never went there up until now. Until last week, of course, before Labor Day. And the next 3 are from Artisan Home Entertainment. So here we go. I have a bunch of Baby Einstein VHS that was from Disney, but never have some of them from Artisan up until now. July 17th, 2000. Wait, those I have? Okay. Not those not. I'm just checking to make sure they has the boot thing, the flap things, but those the first 3 tapes doesn't. So yeah, we're good. I know Fiery, the Inside Out fan, was planning to get a new copy of this tape, which hopefully he will. Here's the last tape I picked up from the Pita Place Consignment. And by the way, it's located in 255C Matadero, which is in my town. It was near at the thrift store. It was near at the San Patricio Mall, St. Patrick's Mall. Oh, I forgot. There's no print on this tape. And now the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 VHS tapes I bought from Little Shop of Joy, also on August 31st. Before I went to see Twist, the 2024 remake of Twisters, and that was pretty good. So, yeah. Oh, and by the way, for the tapes I got from the Pizza Place Consignment, I also bought them on August 31st. And this was an error right there. April 9th, 1997. But look at this. They forgot to put 0 before 4. That bad coincidence. I'm gonna show those real quick. Here's the MGM Treasures thing. But the Mary Cat in Ashley Olsen VHS I would not be showing because it's in pain to put it back in, so not gonna bother waste my time to show it. Yup. See if I can pull this. Alright, there you go. Here's the rebate. Nothing on the back. Alright. Yep, I picked up a whole bunch of Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen VHS tapes. I remember buying another Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen VHS tape back in 2018, years ago. That being Switching Goals. And I still have that. And I still have it for this day. September 26th and October 27th, 2001. This one does not have an insert, but the next 3 tapes, it has inserts, so I'm not gonna be showing it. And I did see another Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen VHS tapes, but I forgot what the title is called, but that tape was moldy, so I had to leave it. May 15th, 2002. Same print date as my 2002 VHS are Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. September 2nd and September 9th, 2002, so pretty a week apart. This one has a little bit more right there. But I don't know you can see that, but I can see down some of them. Oh, yep, here it is. This one needs to be cleaned, my videotape cleaner. October 30th and November 19th, 2002. So the first printer was printed on a day before Halloween Day, and the second printer was printed on a day after Fabian's Media Corner 2001's first birthday. The last clamshell, the regular clamshell for this update. And I did see this tape at the Pulguero de Bayamon Super Flea Market back in February, but that tape was moldy, so I had to leave it. April 26th, 2002. And I know the sleekest version is even more rare, which I know Future Rachel had that copy. Now on the slip cases. My second Cartoon Classics VHS. The other one I have is Here's Mickey Minnie, which is volume 6. I had that since 2021. So I got another one. We're on the 45th day of 1988. And the last two, it comes with the Kappa's clear case. So they're pretty cool, so decided to go ahead and buy it. Here's the first one is Annie the King. The 40th week of 2000. So week after my 2000 VHS saw Thomas and the Magic Railroad. I had this one on DVD. My DVD copy I had since 2019. I got it before I bought it before the chaos. This is another Paramount Special Edition release. The 15th week of 2001. Alright. Alright, now let's hop on to the DVDs. The first three I bought from Mommy Hilda's Bazaar thrift store, also on July 26th. I have this one on VHS. This is a former renter from G&G Video, which I never heard that store before. Oh, by the way, the next two are Go Diego Go DVDs. The VHS counterpart is extremely rare. I saw the on even though listening, but it's going over $350, so that's very expensive, if you ask me. Alright, now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 DVDs belongs to my mom. Alright. The VHS counterpart is rare, so I might have to get this at some point. I'll show this in a second, but I will show this one. The VHS counterpart is extremely rare too. Here, disc 1 with the widescreen and special features, and this 2 is the full screen. Here's the DVD copy of Grease 2, because we're not done yet, because I had the DVD copy to show. My mom told me about this movie, so gonna have to watch this sometime whenever I plan to go through it. I seen that one before, so yeah. I had the big movie on VHS. And this double feature, this leak is from 2008, but inside is the 2007 double feature DVD, which is kind of cool. Here is the disc for Bin the Movie, which is a flipper disc. Let's see here. I believe this side is widescreen, and I believe this one is full screen. This one cannot see it. And here's Johnny English from 2007. Original release in 2004, but this is the 2007 reissue. Yeah, my hands is getting hurting, so I need to be quickly as soon as possible. These two individually, so I'm gonna keep this one. And another flipper disc. This side is a What to Remember, and this side is pay forward. We're going a little bit faster because I'm running out of time, so yeah. I have this one on VHS, which is a 1996 print or 94. Forgot the exact year. Yeah, but not gonna bother. Here's the last one that belongs to my mom. I had the story house on VHS. I might get the Perfect Men on VHS at some point, since that one's kind of rare. And those are pink discs. So yeah, very nice. I like this color. And now for the two DVDs that Fabian's Media Corner 2001 sent me. And thank you, Fabian's Media Corner 2001, for those Kiss Sounds VHS tape and those DVDs. I really appreciate it, as always. So thanks for the items, man. As always. This one I got brand new sealed. And by the way, the stuff that I got, they came from Fabian's Media Corner 2001. I received it on August 7th. So yep. Yeah, it's been a while since I haven't collected any Family Guy's DVD, so that's what I asked him for this DVD, because he recently came across a Blu-ray box set for a very good deal. So he bought it after he got out of town for his friend Anna. So he decided to send me this DVD copy that he got from Sac Tunes. So yeah, very nice of you. Now for the 4 DVDs I bought from Walmart in Park, Escorial, Carolina, also on August 7th. This one on VHS. And this is the Touchstone Home Entertainment reprint, but inside is the original 1998 DVD with the Touchstone Home Video print. I have not checked the opening yet, but I will soon. I might watch this movie tonight on HBO or my DVD copy because the sequel came out in theaters yesterday. So I need to watch the first movie before I watch the sequel. So I think I might watch this one on my DVD copy or HBO Max later tonight with my mom. So after I get this video is uploaded, we're halfway done, so don't worry. Hold on. There you go. This one I did see in theaters back in. I saw this movie in theaters back in July of last year in Alpena, Michigan. Good movie. And there's also gonna be a part 2 coming out this year or 2026. So cannot wait for that. Then I had to make a stack. Wait, hold on, that's not gonna work. Alright, there you go. That should work. Now for 4 DVDs I bought from the Salvation Army here in town, also on August 10th. Some more Dora DVDs. Even though the case says 2002 copyright date, but this actually came out in 2003 according to eBay. If you don't believe me, look it up. Okay, I'm gonna show this advertisement. I had Meet Diego on VHS that DK sent me back in May for my birthday. Unfortunately, this guy is unfortunately destroyed, so cannot show the full detail. Yeah, if you don't like Blue's Clues, I can handle your opinion. Yeah, it's in pain. Yeah, unfortunately destroyed, so I cannot show it too much. Oh God. Okay, there you go. That's a little bit tricky, but got it now. My second World War DVD. This is another show that I remember watching on Discovery Kids back in the day, along with Emma's World and Caillou, which I showed up the VHS tapes. I had Lucky Duck. I had this one on VHS. Now for the DVD I bought from Amazon with my debit card. Even though I don't get VHS tapes, DVDs, Blu-rays, and video games from Amazon with my debit card. I only use Amazon, Visa Vanilla, and MasterCard gift card. But this one, I had to get it. I've ordered this one on August 8th and it arrived on August 13th. That was the day before a tropical storm named Ernesto hits to my state. So for those was on Discord and Instagram, you'll know what happened. So anyway, here's the DVD. Bought this one brand new. I will show the toy. Came with the Take Alone Scrambler, which is pretty nice. I was supposed to get Rolly, but I ended up with Scrambler. Hold on. Yep. Here's the actual case itself, which comes in a slim case. Here's the disc. I hear the rails on DVD. That will be shown on my Thomas and Friends VHS DVD Blu-ray collection when I get around to it. I believe the Wallace and Gromit Blu-rays are extremely rare out of print. But I don't call it Wallace and Gromit Blu-rays because they don't have DVDs. Alright. Definitely worth the money. Once again. Now here are the 2 DVDs I bought from the Pita Place Consignment. I bought from the Pita Place Consignment here in town on August 31st. The same day when I got the bunch of VHS tapes. Oh, I will not be showing the Disney movie Insider's Code. And some of these shows I don't have an opinion. So yeah, some of these shows, like I said, I don't have an opinion, but I do like Little Einstein and Bear in the Big Blue House. That's the shows I like. I'm hiding the code so no one can steal it. So of course we'll be not showing this video, the Disney titles. Yup. This is a Spanish subtitle tape. Nah, don't worry about my fans, so just ignore that. I'm fine. Okay, I'm gonna show this really quickly as soon as possible. I'm gonna put this really quickly. I had this movie on DVD. Oh, crap. Sorry about that. I didn't need to hide the code. I don't know if I show the code on in public on YouTube, but if I do, if I did, well, I apologize. Alright, hiding the code. Do not take this if you're watching. Now for the next 4 DVDs I picked up from Little Shop of Joy in Ave St. Patrick's, Guaynabo, also on August 31st. I have this one on VHS. This one widescreen, and I believe these 2 are the special features, if I remember correctly. And this is former rental from San Juan Community Library, which is no longer in existence, I don't think. Show this real quick. I have Planet of the Apes on VHS, The ABs, and Independence Day also on VHS. Hold on. Alright, there you go. I thought I forgot to put it right in this, but guess not. Got it quickly. The VHS counterpart is extremely rare, so I'm gonna stick with this. If I do ever come across the VHS copy, I'm still gonna keep this. Another one from the San Juan Community Library. This video was originally released in 1997 by Sony Wonder, which I'm planning to get that sometime. But this is the 2009 Genius Entertainment DVD print. Here's the last DVD I bought from the Little Shop Joy. I bought this DVD brand new sealed. Use disc. Oops. And now the last 3 DVDs I bought from Walmart on Wednesday, being September 4th. This is the 2001 DVD, but this is the 2006 reprint or reissue. I had the 3rd movie on VHS. And here's the 1996 version of Twister. Like I said, I did see the 2024 remake. That was a pretty good remake, so yeah. And here's the last DVD for this update. And at last but not least, the 3 Blu-rays. The first 2 I bought from the Salvation Army here in town, the same day I've mentioned, so I don't need to say it. Here's the Blu-ray disc and the DVD disc. Excuse me. I apologize. Here's the advertisement came with pizza, burgers, Baskin Robbins, sandwiches and snacks. Yeah, it's been a while since I haven't gone in Baskin Robbins to get some ice cream. The last time I went to Baskin Robbins was in the beginning of August, I think. Because it's probably on December 31st, 2017. If you want this code, you will get the memo. That was Baskin Robbins is delicious. Love it. I have this movie on Blu-ray. But the 5th one, I think I'm gonna get a DVD copy because the Blu-ray does not come with the DVD, so yeah. So I'm gonna get a new copy of Fast 5 on DVD. Blu-ray and the DVD. It doesn't say the expiration date, but if you want the code, you get the memo. And the last Blu-ray before we end the video is a Blu-ray I bought from Little Shop of Joy, also on August 31st, the same location I've mentioned. And this is purchased from Costco, but Costco is no longer selling physical media anymore, along with Best Buy in my state. And also Target is gonna stop selling physical. It's gonna stop selling physical media in United States also. Hold on, it's hard to get out. It's the actual case. And yep, Dreamworks is no longer distributed by 20th Century Fox. It's now distributed by Universal. I've seen this movie before, so that's why I bought this. Here's this code right here. It expires on January 1st, 2018. January 21st, 2018. And the second code expires after 2019. But if you want those codes, pause it and you get the memo. Alright. We complete everything. I'm out of here. Wait, hold on. Hold on, let me go fix everything before I go ahead and end the video. Alright. Now, wait, hold on. I don't want to end the fall. Alright, there you have it. That's my big VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray update for September 7th, 2024. And yeah, this is gonna be my last is gonna be my last time I'm buying everything until October 19th or 26th. So yeah, thanks for watching and have an awesome weekend. This is Fabian's Video Studios 2003 signing out.